So anyways, there you go. That's our little backstory there. But because it's not that there's not a lot to say. It's just that you've been saying the same thing because we're in this horrible stretch of heat.
And it's really, even yesterday, it kind of snuck up on me. I was looking at some of the numbers. The feels like, Kara, was close to 120. 120.
This is not Arizona, folks.
I know it. Today, a little bit of relief, but it's still going to be quite hot. The temperature right now is 88 degrees from our DBU cam, the heat index at 93. You can see the flag there blowing in the wind a little bit. Winds today are out of the northeast, and a northeast wind generally is bringing in slightly drier, slightly cooler air. It's the reason why we don't make it to 106 today like we did yesterday and the day before. But the humidity is still elevated somewhat for us, and that's what brings on the heat index, which is why we have a heat advisory today through 8, and it's through 8 this evening for a heat index value of about 109 or up to 109 in some spots. I don't think everyone gets there today, but I think a lot of places get pretty close. About 96 expected close to about 2 in the afternoon. 100 degrees is expected today. And that happens generally between 3 and 4. The heat index will still be close to about 106. Huge difference from yesterday when I was looking at some of the numbers around 4 or 5 in the afternoon. It was close to 120, 121 for the feels like in some spots. Yikes. 96 degrees still by around 8 and still holding on to the 90s as we head through about 10 this evening. A high near 99 in Denton today, 97 in McKinney. Look at this. The low 90s for some spots to the northeast, but temperature likely making it to 100 degrees in a few spots across DFW and along our western counties. It's not going to be as widespread as yesterday. And again, it's because of the front that we had come through yesterday. We do have the heat index still reaching the triple digits for a few hours this afternoon. So it's still this dangerous type of heat. That's why the advisory is in place. A small dip in the temperature for Friday. On social media, I very lovingly refer to this as the big cool down of the week, down to 99 degrees on Friday. But we see that temperature ramping right back up, about a degree climb every single day through the middle part of next week. This is generally 2 to close to 7 degrees warmer than what's considered normal this time of the year, which is significant considering normal is already hot at 97. The heat index in the triple digits every afternoon. If you're wondering why this is happening, it's this guy, the heat dome that's centered right over portions of the Texas Panhandle into West Texas. And that's really what brings on the intense temperatures. In fact, right underneath that heat dome is where we find all of those heat alerts anywhere from the Texas Panhandle into South Texas. And again, this is for heat index in the triple digits, and right under the heat dome is also where we see no potential for rain. Right around it is the rain, and the biggest potential comes from the tropics as Tropical Storm Bertha helps bring in a little moisture along the coast. So again, the heat dome is associated with sinking air. Sinking air compresses and it limits any rain production for us as well. This is what it looks like right now in the tropics. We are tracking Tropical Storm Bertha with winds of 45 miles per hour. It is still moving to the west, and it does look like it is clipping some of that coastline as of the latest update, but most of the rain staying over the open waters. Tropical storm warning still anywhere from Galveston Bay along coastal Louisiana due to 45, 50 mile per hour wind gusts. This is eventually going to push into Texas as a tropical storm. That means 40 mile per hour wind gusts likely as it's moving over Galveston. So we'll be watching that today as we head into tomorrow. We'll see this eventually transition into a tropical low, still helping bring in some rainfall, anywhere between 1 to 3 inches of rain for far South Texas. For us, we might see a few passing clouds from this. That's really about it. We are looking again at very hot temperatures as we head towards the middle part of next week. Triple digits are likely for a majority of next week. Morning lows in the 80s, which is also considered warm. We're not seeing too much of a break in the heat. Slightly lower temperatures as we kick off August with a high near, well, 99. Kara?
Thank you, Mariel. Think